There it is.
Everybody, another wonderful episode of Elfuzzzo's Hot Sauce and Comic Book Reviews. I almost messed that up. I am joined by the most amazing human I have ever met in my life. You can shake your head all you want, but it's fucking. You have impacted my life since I met you in such positive and wonderful ways that I will never be able to say thank you enough.
I didn't know
Mr.
your life sucked that much before me then. If I make an impact like that.
Mr. Brando Comics, how are you today, sir?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I am super excited to do
Me
this
too.
today. Very, very excited. Today we are doing peach agave garlic from a company called Pepplish Provisions. These dudes are based out of Long Island City, New York. And I'm going to kick it over to Mr. Brando so he can tell you a little bit more about these guys.
Yes, I guess in 2009 they started this hot sauce company because the person that started it was like, with hot sauces, they either were sacrificing heat to have more flavor or getting their faces melted off with no flavor. So they decided to try to find a nice balance. Long Island City is actually in Queens. It's not Long Island. It's right next to Astoria in
Nice.
Queens, for those of you that are familiar with the borough of Queens. Um, my friend, Master Lou, we're going to call him Master Lou.
Master Lou. That
Master
sounds
Lou,
very, very ancient. I like that.
yes. Oh, he's a very ancient soul. So he sent, he watches Fuzz's hot sauce and he watches Two Guys. And he
Nice.
said, "Oh, I want to send you these hot sauces to give our review on it." So he sent me 2 bottles of this. I sent one over to Fuzz, and now we're gonna do a little double
Now
wham.
we're gonna do it. And since I have changed up the way that I do these hot sauce reviews,
Ooh,
because it's nice to do. Ooh, you already opened
dude,
yours.
I'm salivating.
Ooh, see now I'm real excited.
It
Since
smells
normally
amazing.
we read a book and we review it, I figured that's really really cool sometimes, but sometimes it's to know the person I'm eating hot sauce with. So from here on out, as I did with Julio prior to you, my wife, and everybody else that I've had on here, I'm going to ask questions. I got 3 questions for you. Ooh, holy shit, dude, this smells good.
Doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like really, like gourmet.
Yeah, it's weird, man, because it doesn't really have that hot sauce smell.
I'm not entirely sure if this is supposed to be spicy or what, but it's peach agave garlic. Um, I'm on their website right now.
Well, the 2 peppers in here are habanero and ghost. So, but the weird thing is, man, is this might be one of the first habanero sauce. Like most hot sauces have habanero in them. You know, newsflash for people that don't eat hot sauce. But like a lot of times, you can smell the habanero. Everything in here covers that scent. Like I'm not really getting a heavy, heavy duty habanero scent off of this. Ooh, shit! Comes out quick.
That's what she said. So
Hoo-hoo!
they're, I guess they have their crafted hot sauces is peach agave garlic, apple cilantro lime, and blueberry basil shallot. That's all sounds actually really fucking good. So
I'm not familiar with shallot.
the
Um,
little, I believe they're the little miniature onions.
that's what I thought, but I mean, I'm not familiar with like the taste, so that
Yeah.
sounds interesting to me. I'm not gonna lie though, man. Cilantro is the devil to me. Like every time my wife makes salsa, because she uses a lot of cilantro in her salsa, like I literally just want to punch everything because of how hard that shit
Oh
is.
yeah.
Like
The
dish.
funny thing is I'm the same way with agave. Actually, it's funny that because I actually hate agave. So if I like this sauce, I'm gonna be extremely. It's gonna be even more impressive because I've never been an agave guy. So let me
Nice.
take that first bite. I took a pretty
All right.
hefty.
Yeah, I did myself. I had to use a real plate
Oh, I,
today.
I dipped. So that's what
Oh,
it's the regular color. This is it with the hot sauce on. So get the full
yep,
effect. Oh
absolutely.
man, I hope this
All
doesn't
right,
burn my face.
let's. I'm gonna go ahead and since I don't want to be chewing for too long, I'm gonna go ahead and cut one of these in half. But
Oh,
get this
I'm doing the whole nug because I'm a savage.
savage. All right, man. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers, sir. I like it.
Wow. Holy shit.
That's a creeper.
Like it definitely hitting me, and I'm an asshole. I don't have any milk or anything with me. I forgot about that. Well, it definitely kicks.
It definitely has a kick to it, but holy shit, the taste is good.
That's like really, really. I got. I'm just gonna go for a second bite.
Yeah. I want to finish out this nug. This is very good.
Then you can ask me questions.
Mm-hmm. We'll do not one nug a question. We'll do it
All right,
that
let
way.
me try to get the flavor. Wow, dude.
Man, this is
I'm gonna say it now.
really good.
I'm gonna say this now, man. I mean this genuinely. This is the tastiest hot sauce I've ever had in my life.
It's definitely up there with me.
Because I mean, I don't do a lot of hot sauces, but I'm also taking into account that I don't like agave, and like I want to just finish. I have 3 nuggets left. And I just want to eat them right now. Even though
Right.
it's that's oh my god, I'm like really impressed.
Dude, it's really, really good.
Yeah, that's my favorite hot sauce I've ever had in my life, man.
I'm trying to pinpoint it though, man, because like I've never had agave before.
It's done so well. And like I don't know, and the peach, I guess, and the garlic. Because dude, I'm a sucker for garlic. Agave, not so much. Garlic, yes, but like
Oh, I'm a garlic nut, so
this blends like extremely well. I'm I'm fucking shocked.
dude, this is a solid ass heat too.
Yeah, this like it lingers, but it's not a bad way.
No.
Like I don't think I could do a full session of wings with it just because it's a little too hot for that for me for my health reasons and everything.
Well, obviously, yeah.
But health reasons out of the side, dude, I could do a session of wings. And by the way, when I say session of wings, I usually eat about 20 wings per sitting, easy. So,
I don't know if
yeah.
I've ever 20 wings in one sitting ever.
Oh, ask my wife what I did once when they used to have the restaurant, they had wingdings. I did a whole
Now, are
industrial
you a
bag.
bone wing or a boneless?
Oh no, bone in.
Bone in.
I'm a bone in guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what she.
No, see, like this already calmed down. Like I can
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
there's dude, like this is so fucking good.
Dude, the craziest thing is I get a big kick of the garlic.
Yeah, I love it.
The peach is very mild to me, my palate anyway.
I'm going just sauce for a second. I need, dude,
Maybe
that's really good, man.
it's very, very good. All right, real quick before I forget though. First question. Who, minus any of the people that have already wrote the character, if you could pick one writer to write a 6 to 12 issue arc of Venom, who would it be and why?
I've actually fantasized about this before, and this is gonna catch a lot of people off guard
Okay.
because that's not his style. The whole, um, Brubaker.
Ooh.
In the weirdest way, I've always had in my head this like Venom noir crime detective
Yes.
story. Because people forget that Eddie Brock is a journalist and a very, very good journalist and
Right.
investigative journalist.
Yes.
So I wanted a story that maybe not, of course, Venom would be involved, but like an Eddie Brock, Brubaker written style, like crime noir.
Dude, that would actually be fantastic.
And
Who
it's
would
funny.
draw it?
Oh, see, man. Man, who would draw it? It's a good question. I don't
Because
know.
did the art on Kill or Be Killed?
Phillips.
Phillips did the art.
Yeah. So you know what? I'd have those two team up again for that.
I think so. Like, I think I would too, for sure, man. That actually is a very awesome answer, man. I would have never guessed Ed Brubaker doing Venom, but like now that you say it, I'm like, ooh,
Yeah.
shit.
It's
That would
just
be
so different than the norm that I would do. I would love that.
right. Yeah, no, that'd be fantastic. All right, man. I'm gonna dive back in and I'm gonna eat my second nugget here.
And I'm gonna eat my third nuggie.
Oh, you already ate your second?
I needed that second flavor. Dude, this is so good. I don't want to stop eating.
Dude, it is really fucking good. Very, very good.
Dude, I can't believe it.
I am blown away by how good this is.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane how good this is.
Like I can't reiterate enough apologies for eating with my mouth full. I mean, speaking with my mouth full. I was so worried that this shit was gonna make me gag because I really hate agave.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm no longer friendly with spice anymore, even though I dominated that no nut. Oh, not no nut. that I never dominate that.
I
The
was
hot nut thing.
I dominate the no nuts because fuck.
No nut November. I already failed.
No. But okay, question number 2. Which all right, I'm gonna try to throw you here a little bit.
Oh boy.
Which Venomized character outside of Venom was your favorite to see?
Venomized character?
Yeah, because they did, obviously they did the Venomverse stuff, or Venomized. Was it the Venomized storyline where the symbiote just went in and fucking took a bunch of people over? Which out of all those different variations, like we had the Doctor Strange and the Thanos and the Rocket and Groot and everybody else, I think the whole MCU got Venomized, didn't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, which Venomized character did you enjoy the most outside of obviously normal Venom?
Well, I mean, I'm a sucker for anything Venomized Thor because it's very rare.
True.
It's very, very rare.
Very true.
So I guess I don't want to use Thor. Dude, I've had artists make me Venomized Thor stuff. But that's kind of a cheap answer. I'm trying to think. I really like. This is actually, yeah, it's gonna be a little weird. I like Venomized Black Cat a lot.
I don't know if I ever saw Venomized Felicia.
I like the look.
I do have new appreciation for that character, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, since I started reading Hunted.
Oh, that's right.
Yep,
that's right.
I see her as more than just Marvel's Catwoman. I feel like she's a much more in-depth character.
Yeah, it's not, yeah, like Moon Knight is Marvel's Batman. No, Venom. Dude, I like all. It's funny. I like all Venomized characters.
Yeah,
but yeah, I really enjoy the aesthetics and the little bit of Venomized Black Cat we saw.
Right.
They have a. This is fairly recent. It's like a zombie Venomized, or well, I wouldn't really call it Venomized. It's like a symbioted Captain America. That was really cool.
I don't know if I saw that.
Actually, I think I actually just saw it on Instagram today too. Again,
Maybe.
I'm trying to look at fucking. Oh, you know who's fucking dope? Venomized, actually, Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Yeah,
He would be my pick.
that's definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He would
I'm
be
gonna
my
yeah.
pick, and I really liked
Trying to look.
the Venomized Doctor Strange.
I dug the Doctor Strange for sure. God. Okay, okay. So I'll give you my top three then. I love Ghost Rider Venomized
Okay.
as third place.
Right.
Venomized Black Cat is second place, and I'm actually a huge. So I forgot. I'm an idiot for not mentioning this. Thor aside, X-23.
Okay.
I love Venomized X-23.
I don't know if I've seen like drawn Venomized F-23. I think I saw the pop, but I don't think I've seen the
Yeah,
actual drawn.
it's amazing.
This shit's actually making my nose run.
Yeah, me too. A little bit, but it's so good. I'm waiting to take the next nug.
It's actually been a minute since I've had a hot sauce hit me like that, like heat wise. Okay, so let's take this last nug.
I got two more because I'm a fatty.
You can eat as much as you want. I'm gonna take my last one, and I'm gonna ask you our final question of the episode, and then we will get into our spice review and our flavor review, rating, whatever. Here we go. God damn, I can't get over how good this stuff is.
I'm just gonna double hit it right now, both sides too.
Ooh, spicy spice. Num num num. All right, man. And for my final question, obviously, I wasn't going to have you on and not ask you a question about Thor. I mean, that would be insane. Now, you've read tons of Thor, obviously. Have you ever read the storyline Fear Itself? It wasn't a Thor book per se. It was more of a whole event.
Dude, that's tough. That's tough to say.
Well, there was a specific arc in there about Odin kind of casting out man and being like, no, 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 you guys fucking deal with this shit yourselves.
Like
We're
it's
closing down
basically
the
yeah.
grid and we're shutting
Mhm.
down.
It's basically the reiterated story of Cronus,
Yes.
like in ancient Greek mythology. Yes, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that's bringing some bells.
They have a conversation, Thor and Odin. Would like obviously I'm jogging your memory a little bit. What
A
is
lot
the
of it.
most to you? What is the most emotional those two characters have ever gotten together?
From that story, or just in general?
Just in general, because that's my only because I haven't
You
like I
know
said
what's funny?
I'm working on it.
I'm gonna sound like a twat for a minute.
All right. I'm gonna
um,
sound like a because I'm actually gonna have to take a drink.
dude, I would take a sip of something right now if I could, but um, I'm really weird when it comes to wholesome moments in books.
I don't know if that makes you weird, but
Well, like what usually somebody would say was super wholesome, I might say was like, oh yeah, all right, but dude, to be
right.
honest with you, the interactions between Odin and Thor have always been hilarious to me because he's kind of like dickhead daddy that needs to spank his bad boys sometimes.
Oh, he absolutely is.
Because the hilarity of it is he actually spanks and shits on Thor more than he does Loki, when Loki is the one that should be getting it the most.
Right, absolutely. Because I mean, obviously Loki is the technical bad child.
So,
You know?
my favorite moment that I loved between Odin and Odin and Thor. My mouth's a little
Oh yeah,
numb right now.
like I said,
Um, was actually in the movies.
really.
Yes, there's a moment that made me laugh. I lolled so hard, but also thought it was so sweet and funny just because Anthony Hopkins like hit it just right.
Yeah.
When he looks at him, he goes, so Thor, I believe this was Ragnarok.
Ooh,
Spoiler alert.
okay.
Um, Hela cracks his hammer,
Right.
and then Thor is basically like, it's weird because Hemsworth actually nailed the whole always feeling a little bit unworthy, like cocky but unworthy.
Right.
So he felt validation with his hammer. So was it Ragnarok? I think so. Anyway, the moment I'm talking about is he's basically sees Odin again,
Right.
and he's saying like, "Oh, I'm pretty much I'm nothing because I lost my hammer. My hammer's broken, whatever." And Anthony Hopkins looks at him and he goes, "Are you the god of hammers?" And it was just so funny, and
Yeah.
I died because but made it was
Sense.
sweet.
Yeah.
So he's being a dick, touch a cock, but he's also giving like my son, you don't need a hammer. You're
Hammer.
still the fucking god of thunder.
Right.
So that was my favorite Odin and Thor moment.
Hell yeah.
Um, I also really enjoyed in was it volume 4 of Thor God of Thunder? There's this scene basically where they're
Gonna say I'm
just
not there yet.
oh, I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's a scene, I believe it's in volume 4. There's a like a flashback to it shows little snippets, and it's Thor as a little kid, and his dad Odin is like pretending to not be excited for something stupid that his little son does, and then it goes to a second scene where Thor is a teenager and is going through some stuff or whatever, and Odin is like puts his hand on top of his head, and then it flashes to their older now, and Thor's Thor, the Thor that we know,
Right.
and they're just throwing back some mead, and it's just like three little snippets, like yeah, Odin. Like it's almost like they try to convey that even though Odin was a tough, hard ass and tough on him always, that like he still enjoyed being his dad, you know?
I mean, and that's the thing though, is like I think in most people's life that's kind of how they perceive their father.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, those are my two favorite Odin and Thor moments, I guess.
Oh yeah, man, that's all. All right, on to the ratings of Pepplish Farm. Oh, sorry, Pepplish Provisions. My
Yeah, I'm
bad.
gonna can take just a straight sauce.
Peach agave garlic. Now we'll start with flavor. What do you give this out of 10 on a flavor?
I don't think there's anything. There's nothing that's 10 out of 10 ever.
No,
So
absolutely.
I don't want to. I don't want to. The reason why I'm not going to give it a 10 is because I feel that actually insults the company, because it's almost like I'm just throwing out a bullshit. Oh, like
Yeah,
if you play back the tapes, you heard everything I said. So
right.
this is as close to a 10 as it's gonna get. So I'm giving it a 9 out of 10, which is the highest I think I would ever give any hot sauce, because usually it's either too hot for me or it tastes like asshole, and not the good kind. I do eat ass, but not the good kind.
Ah,
So this is
well,
a 9 out of 10 for me. This is, I swear, I'm not even bullshitting you. Like, this is gonna be a staple in my house now. Like when I run
huge.
out of this, I'm gonna keep
I
buying.
I can't disagree with you on the 9 out of 10 though, and I've eaten tons of hot sauces. I've eaten lots of hot sauces. But the thing that makes this one give it that edge for me, man, is it's one of those sauces, dude, is hidden so well because the kick that comes with the flavor
Yeah.
is heavy. Like it is a heavy kick. And it's a lingering kick, but at first bite, you're like, damn, this is a really good sauce. I like the consistency of it. I like the fact that it's not super runny, but it's also not super thick.
I'm taking it just more sauce.
You're gonna hurt yourself if you keep doing it.
I'll be fine, dude. I'm telling you, the proof is in the pudding, man. I fucking hate agave. This is called peach agave garlic. And this
Yes.
is the best hot sauce I've ever had in my life.
Dude, it's fantastic. So, flavor wise, we are in agreement
Unison.
with a 9 out of 10 heavy. Heat wise, what do you give it?
When we go back to our first hot sauce review with that cat and heat, I
Mhm.
think it was because it was like almost 2 years since I had anything that was very spicy.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
that really kicked me in the balls. But that
Mm.
was also a very good sauce. But this I feel actually is a tinge spicier, but executed so much better.
Dude,
So I don't know.
yeah,
Like Thor's hammer, that was just, dude. That was, oh god,
it
that was
tastes
too much.
terrible, just hot, dude. Like,
Yeah,
like, unless you ask either, I believe your wife said it tasted good.
yeah. Well, she said it wasn't hot, which she's a fucking psycho.
My wife said it tasted good. She liked it, but my
Yeah.
wife also likes Tabasco. So, but honestly, dude, for me personally, and this is, I mean, I would I would give this a solid 5 or 6 on heat. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna say 6.5 to 7 on heat, but it's done really well. So like I'm okay with enduring that heat.
yeah,
Cause dude, I just took that whatever. Like it's been how long since I had whatever. It still tastes really good in my mouth, even though I've been vaping also on top of it. So
right.
it's like
Well,
I'm honestly mind blown right now.
I mean, I don't know if this happens to everybody that vapes, but like legit, when I eat spicy shit, I have to I have to put time in between when I ate hot shit and when I vape
Oh
again.
yeah, because it coats and it burns.
Dude,
Yeah,
it
you're right.
amplifies the shit out of it. Like legit amplifies the fuck out of it. But yeah, no, definitely so flavor, Pepplish Provisions, you guys knocked that shit out of the park, dude. 9 out of 10 for us. It was great. Probably dude, I'd honest to God say out of all the hot sauces, that's definitely a top 5 flavor wise for me of all time. And I've been eating hot sauce a long time, dude. And the
Yeah.
flavor of this shit was just fantastic. And heat wise, man, like it's a very solid heat, dude. And I would definitely be shocked if you could put down 20 wings covered in this.
Oh, nah. I mean, I would love to try, but I'm not going to because I'm probably going to die. But
I was gonna say,
I'm just saying that if I had this hot sauce back in the day when I could do that and not
right.
have to suffer health consequences, I would
Dude, you
because
because like I said, dude, I ate 3 fucking nuggets here, dude. My nose is running. Like it's been a long time since the sauce has punched me in the nose
oh
like that.
yeah. See, you know what I love to do with this because I love grilling.
Oh
So usually what people do is they'll grill chicken and then
yeah,
put hot sauce on it. But this is such a like a gourmet style sauce that I would actually love to grill the chicken with it already on it to
I was
give
gonna
that
say
charcoal taste plus this.
as a very solid marinade,
Yes.
like very solid marinade for sure. I probably should have grabbed something to wipe my nose.
Like I'm
Ah,
going in for another little. Mm, that's tasty, man. That's really tasty.
it
So
is,
that
man.
says a lot, and I hope the company keeps at this, and I hope they get more exposed. Like, cause this shit
Oh man,
honestly should be in restaurants.
absolutely. Well, I will definitely be buying another bottle of their. Oh, okay. Hold on, real quick before we get out of here. Suggested food pairings on the label here: barbecued chicken,
There you
which
go.
this is talking about. I absolutely see it. Grilled steak, absolutely could see that. Cheeseburgers, which I'm going to have to try. Fried egg, which I'm not an egg guy, but if you are, I know a lot of people like hot sauce on their eggs. And apparently, this works pretty well in Bloody Marys.
Ooh, I don't do Bloody Marys, but
My wife does, so I'm very interested in next time that somebody makes Bloody Marys, taking that to them and being like, "Hey, instead of using Tabasco, use this shit. See if it kicks it harder."
this would probably be amazing on steak tacos.
Dude, absolutely.
I'm also just really quickly reading the ingredients that I didn't do prior because I'm a dickhead. But yeah, dude, this explains why I love it. I am a sucker for cider vinegar. It has cider vinegar.
Yep.
Love peach. Love garlic.
Yep.
Agave syrup, which I'm shocked that I enjoyed in this. Habanero pepper, cane sugar, sea salt. Like they use sea salt. That is such a huge thing for me. I hate regular table salt, but I
Right.
love sea salt.
How do you
So
feel about
obviously, how do I what?
how do you feel about kosher salt?
It's all right. Dude, I'm just a sea salt guy, man. I don't know if it's because I'm Greek or just how I was always raised, but I love
Oh,
sea salt.
I see. I don't know, man, because I'm a big sea salt head myself. I absolutely like when I cook and stuff. I tend to use, even if it says table salt, I still use sea salt.
Yeah, I can't recommend this enough, man.
Yeah, I can't
Honest.
either. Honest to
And
God.
and I really want to. I'm gonna eventually, and I don't know if you want to. I'm not putting you on the spot, but
No,
I would like to do the other two sauces that they got because this is a pretty solid company, man, and I would love to see what else
dude.
they come up with. Because this obviously, you know how you can tell in a product that the person that made it took the time to really like experiment and research and really put some like this to me is
Yeah,
what I call because I'm a big foodie,
right.
so I can tell I can. This is gonna sound really weird. I can taste passion, and I feel that
That
this
doesn't
was made
sound
with
good.
passion.
And like, I'm not a good cook. Like I am a trash bag at cooking. But like, so I don't have that connection to food that people that are like relatively good at cooking have. But like you, on the other hand, are, from what I understand, a pretty good cook. Like you understand foods and flavors a lot better than what my dumbass does. So I can understand that taste of passion. Like I totally understand that. It makes total sense to me because I feel like if you are a cook, like chefs, like if you talk to certain people, like if you talk to Dollar Bin, if you talk to
Yeah,
Chris, like the way that that dude talks about food is literally like some people talk about women,
or
like
men,
or men, yes, or men, or
daddies. No, I agree with you, man.
absolutely, dude. Um, so that totally makes sense. But here's the other thing I can add on top of that is I have personally tried to make a few of my own hot sauces, like homemade hot sauces, because it's something I am passionate about. I really like hot sauces, and I like to throw a bunch of random shit together and see what happens. I made one that came out really really well. I made three that came out like trash. I made another one that tasted like fucking soap. So I mean, I added way too much cilantro and it completely destroyed everything. But like, so it's really cool to see guys that, start in one place with it where they're like, man, I want to make my own hot sauce and get so good at it to where they can open a smaller company, and hopefully these dudes get enough recognition because that's a banger of a fucking sauce that they can expand and grow. And because they have what, three flavors right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We should at least throw up their website in here somewhere. It's pepplish.com. Guys, to take it if you don't want to take it from me, this is why
Why?
it's
Why?
perfect. You take it from a guy that doesn't eat hot sauce anymore, and I'm in love with this shit, and I'm probably gonna fucking destroy my insides from eating all of it. And then you have a guy that's really a veteran in it, and we both nine out of 10, solid.
Dude, it's
That's
it's
that.
it's it's
Master
hands
Lou,
down
thank you.
the best sauce I've ever had, and that I'm not even just saying that, dude, because I like I said, man, I'm gonna start doing this every fucking week. I've had really good sauces. I've had real shit sauces. Like this is definitely one of the top tiers for me. Like you can taste the difference in this sauce and a lot of other sauces.
Agreed.
And that could come from mass production. It could come from something else. But like these dudes really it seem to take time on this sauce. And like,
It's like
man,
artesian,
artesian.
or like a low batch,
Yeah, small batch.
small
Like I
batch.
said,
Yeah,
man, that sauce that James sent me, that's a very low batch sauce. And you can definitely tell the difference in low batch sauces as opposed to mass produced sauces. But
sweet.
this shit, even if they mass produced it, I have a feeling it'd still be a banger of a sauce. And as always, dude, I thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so
And
much.
absolutely, we will do one in the future where we bang out the other two sauces in one episode for sure.
Sweet deal. Master Lou, thank you again, man.
Yes, thank you so much, Master Lou, because you just highlighted my day today. Because that was
Same.
good, man. But you take it easy, and we will see you guys next week and have fun and all that shit. Booyah!